Hello, I'm Dr. Mark Lindholm, and welcome back again to our Natural Family Chiropractic Education videos. So, as I mentioned before, we want patients to have a good understanding of how to work along with us to improve their health. So I want to talk today about in this video about health. Just what is health? You know, I think it's important if our goal is to get our patients healthier, we should have a good definition of, well, what does that mean? Now, this might sound kind of strange to you, but there's a lot of differences that different doctors have in their idea of what health really is. In the chiropractic standpoint, and actually the World Health Organization's definition of health is that health is optimal physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of disease and symptoms. So I want to kind of pick that apart and explain a little bit the nuances of that and why that's important. So a lot of other doctors, or a lot of other approaches to healthcare, they treat health as if it is just when you're not sick. Like if you have an ache or a pain and you take a medicine to cover it up, that you're well again. When they really haven't addressed the problem many times, they're just covering up the symptoms. Now, don't get me wrong, conventional medicine is sometimes very necessary and sometimes drugs are essential, but chiropractic is really focused at, if at all possible, trying to improve the function of our body and get at the root cause of the problem. And this is huge. It's really a very important distinction, because we don't just want to get our body feeling a little bit better, we want to get us optimally healthy. That's the other thing that in that definition by the World Health Organization that's important, is that, you know, we're kind of all really on a health spectrum, with like severe disease being at one end and optimal health being at the other. And we're always moving on this health spectrum. And most people don't access healthcare until they're until they have symptoms or they have disease. And they often only use healthcare until those symptoms start to go away. But there's a big difference between not feeling the symptoms often and really being optimally healthy. So the whole reason that most of you, as you're beginning care here, have a series of adjustments or a treatment plan is that we know that it takes time to get patients from often when they come in with problems to as healthy as we can get them. And then in the long run, chiropractic is really best used to maintain that. It's what most chiropractors call wellness care, where we're checking our patients occasionally to actually prevent them from sliding back to those symptoms and disease, and really to promote optimal health instead of treating the pain and symptoms. So it might seem like a small nuance, but it's a really big difference in the way we approach health. And it's actually been studied quite a bit. There's been numerous studies that have shown that it's very beneficial to have a wellness, optimal health standpoint. It's less expensive and it's more effective to do that. So again, there's your bit of knowledge for today, and I want to thank you again. Feel free to share these videos with other people in your family or with friends.